Then I'm reading from John chapter 13. And therefore, the feast of the Passover, when Jesus knew that his hour was come that he should depart out of this world unto the Father, having loved his own which were in the world, he loved them unto the end. And supper being ended, the devil having now put into the hearts of Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, to betray him. Jesus, knowing that the Father had given all things unto his Son, that he was come from God, went to God. He rose from supper and laid aside his garment and took a towel and girded himself. After that, he poured out into a basin and began to wash the disciples' feet, and to wipe them with the towel wherewith he was girded. Then cometh he to Simon Peter, and Peter said unto him, Lord, dost thou wash my feet? Jesus answered and said unto him, What I do thou knowest not now, but thou shalt know hereafter. Peter said unto him, Thou shalt never wash my feet. Jesus answered, If I wash thee not, thou hast no part with me. Simon Peter said unto him, Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head. Jesus said to him, He that is washed needeth not save to wash his feet, but is clean every whit, and ye are clean, but not all. For he knew who should betray him. Therefore said he, Ye are not all clean. So after he had washed their feet, and had taken his garment, and was set down again, said unto them, Know ye what I have done to you? Ye call me Master and Lord, and ye say, Well, for so I am. If then your Lord and Master have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example, that you should do as I have done to you. Very, very, I say unto you, the servant is no greater than his Lord, neither he that he sent greater than he that sent him. If ye know these things, happy are ye if ye do them. I speak not of you all whom I have chosen, but that the scripture may be fulfilled. He that eateth bread with me has lifted up his heel against me. Now I tell you before it come that which is come to pass, ye may believe that I am he. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that receiveth whomsoever I say receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. When Jesus had that said, he was troubled in spirit, and testified and said, Very, very, I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me. Then the disciples looked one on one another, nothing of whom he spake. And there was leaning on Jesus' bosom one of his disciples, whom Jesus loved, Simon Peter. Therefore beckoned to him that he should ask who it should be of whom he spake. He then lying on Jesus' breast said unto him, Lord, who is it? Jesus answered, He it is to whom I shall give a soup when I have dipped it. And when he had dipped the soup, he gave it to Judas Iscariot, the son of Simon. And after the soup, Satan entered into him. Then said Jesus unto him, that do do quickly. Now no man at the table knew for what intent he spake on this unto him. For some of them thought because Judas had the bag that Jesus had said unto him, buy those things that we have need of against the feast, and that he should give something to the poor. He he then, having received the soup, went immediately out, and it was night. Therefore he was gone out. Jesus said, now is the Son of Man glorified, and God is glorified in him. If God be glorified in him, God shall also glorify him in himself, and shall straightway glorify him. Little children, yet a little while I am with you. Ye shall seek me. And I said unto the Jews, whither I go, ye cannot come. So now I say unto you, new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another. Simon Peter said unto him, Lord, whither goest thou? Jesus answered him, whither I go, thou cannot follow me now, but thou shalt follow me afterwards. Peter said unto him, Lord, why cannot I follow thee now? I will lay down my life for thy sake. Jesus answered him, would thou lay down thy life for my sake? Very, very, I say unto thee, the cock shall crow, till thou hast denied me thrice. This is Rockson Ankomah. God have mercy.